Imagine this. You're finally living the dream. Financial freedom, no worries about rent, no credit card debt dragging you down. Sounds amazing, right? Now imagine you look back and realize a few simple choices in your 20s could have saved or cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, that's the reality. Hi, I'm Sahir Chauhan, and in this video, we're counting down the 5 most costly financial mistakes young adults make and how you can steer clear of them for good. Trust me, number 3 alone is a game changer. First, not sticking to a budget. Let's get right into it. Mistake number 1, ignoring a budget. I get it, the word budget sounds like restriction, like a diet for your money. But here's the truth, no budget, no control. And if you can't control where your money goes, it'll control you. Think of it like this. You wouldn't go grocery shopping blindfolded and grab whatever you bump into, right? Or would you? I mean, hey, if you're cool with buying 12 bags of chips, go for it. Budgeting is simply telling your money what to do instead of wondering where it went. Apps like Mint or YNAB, You Need a Budget, can make it simple, even fun. You'll know exactly how much goes to essentials, how much is left for the fun stuff, and how much you can save or invest. Budgeting sets the foundation, but guess what? The next mistake could sabotage everything if you're not careful. 2. Accumulating high-interest debt. Mistake number 2, racking up credit card debt. Credit cards can be a great tool, but they can also be a trap. And high-interest debt is like a black hole for your money. It just keeps sucking it in with no way out. Imagine paying 20% more every month just because you bought that jacket on a whim. By the end of the year, that $100 jacket, you might be paying $150 for it. That's money you could have used to invest or save. Or, as some might say, credit cards make you feel rich right up until you see the bill. Then suddenly, it's like, who spent all this money? Spoiler alert, it was you. If you already have credit card debt, tackle it with a clear plan. Pay more than the minimum each month. If you're debt-free, treat credit cards as a convenience, not a source of free money. Transition. Getting out of debt's a relief, but there's one key piece that's often overlooked, and it's costing young people majorly. 3. Mistake number 3, not investing early. Failing to invest. The biggest advantage you have in your 20s, time. Every dollar you invest now has decades to grow through compound interest. It's like planting a tree. The sooner you plant, the bigger it'll be. Imagine looking back in 20 years and realizing a small monthly investment could have grown into tens or even hundreds of thousands. That's not a maybe, that's how compounding works. But every year you wait, you're losing potential. And no, unfortunately, that collection of sneakers won't appreciate like a good stock portfolio, no matter how rare they are. If you're new to investing, start small. Apps like Robinhood or Acorns make it easy. Even $50 a month can snowball over time. You don't need to be an expert, you just need to start. With your investments growing, let's make sure they're protected, because the next mistake could throw you off balance. 4. Skipping an emergency fund. Mistake number 4, not having an emergency fund. Life happens. You could lose your job, face unexpected car repairs, or deal with medical bills. Without an emergency fund, these things can send you straight into debt. Picture this. You're a few months behind on rent because of one emergency you couldn't afford. Having a fund ready means security. It means peace of mind. Think of an emergency fund like insurance for your sanity. And trust me, no one wants to find themselves Googling, "Can I sell plasma for rent money?" Not fun. Set aside 3 to 6 months worth of expenses and keep it somewhere accessible. Even saving a little each month builds up over time, and when life throws you a curveball, you'll be ready. Now, with your emergency fund secure, let's tackle a sneaky habit that drains more wealth than you might think. 5. Lifestyle inflation. Mistake number 5, lifestyle inflation. Ever notice how, when you start making a little more money, you suddenly need a better car, nicer clothes, or that daily latte? That's lifestyle inflation, upgrading your lifestyle with every raise you get. It's one of the biggest wealth killers out there. Imagine working for years, and instead of building wealth, you're just spending it all on stuff. A bigger salary doesn't mean you have to spend bigger. It's like your paycheck has FOMO. Every dollar wants to be spent. But let's be real, that designer coffee mug? Probably not making your life any better. Instead of upgrading with every raise, put that extra income toward your investments or savings. Wealth isn't just about what you earn. So there you have it, the 5 biggest financial mistakes that could hold you back from the life you want. But it doesn't have to be this way. Here's the challenge. It's about what you keep. Pick just one of these tips and start working on it this week. And if you're ready to dive deeper, check out our next video on how to make your first $100 investment. Hit like, subscribe, and don't forget the bell icon to stay on top of financial tips. This is Sahir Chauhan, guiding you to a wealthier future, one smart decision at a time.